Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to create a project using React. So let's get started. This is a project which I have created using React. Here I have created one component and based on that I have looped all other elements into this. I have created one JSON file and I passed that parameter into another component. It's like this. What is React? React is a JavaScript library that used for building user interface. And in React, we don't have to write code again and again. Just we have to create one component, and based on that, uh, the other component get designed automatically. We will just create the JSON file, and we will create one another file for the components, and we will pass the value into it. For example, here you can see the design is the same. This one. The design part is same, but the content got changed. So we will store this data in JSON file, and we will create one another file. Into that we will pass the JSON key values there. To use React, first we need to install Node.js. So simply go on nodejs.org website and install this recommended for most user. Click on that and install it. So let's start with the project. I will first comment this out. Okay, got it. So this are the process that we are going to comment it out. So this stuff here for app.js, we are removing this restaurant part. Okay, we're also removing this. This is the API which I was talking about. So here I have stored all the values which we are going to run through here. You can say it. This one menu card. Here I have created one div, and in that we have passed the that key value name here, ID, then image, current title. This one, this key we have passed here. Okay, so wait, I will comment it out, and we will start from the scratch. Okay, so I have commented the menu card part. Here, this is the AI API. This one also we are going to comment. We need to comment this, or you start from the scratch. So I will comment it. Stop. Okay. So how it's working? First we have to create one file. Then we will pass that value, means that path here, and we will call it the that function name. We can say function name or component name. We can say this name. We will pass it here, and by that this API.cs sorry, this API.js is passed in this here. You can say it app is rendering the app name here. You can say it here. This app name, we have called it here. Okay. So this was the root. So as you know that website is run on HTML. Correct. JavaScript is used for functionality purposes. So for showing the value, we here is that root root element that was where all the value gets stored or seen, we can say. Okay. So first we will create first. Let's see what are the error we are getting right now. Okay, we are not getting an error. So function restaurant. I'm commenting this as well. We are not getting any values here. Okay. Okay. As you can see, we are not getting any value here because we have not passed anything. And this it's a blank. Correct. So if we pass the value in app.js, that is this one, restaurant, and here I will write hello. Just a minute. Here just I will pass a hello. There is no need of useState. We will write it afterwards. Okay. So here we will pass. Here we will pass the value. I'm commenting right now this one. And we are just passing a div writing hello. Okay. So let's see we're getting the value or not in this js app. I think now we will get the hello. React is defined but never restaurant is not defined. Restaurant is not defined. Okay. So restaurant. Okay. So we have to import it. How we will going to import? Simply write import. Then that function name restaurant from component. Here I've written component. Then restaurant. Right. So let's say useState is defined but never used. I have not defined useState here. I think it's fine for correcting information. As you can see, hello get printed here. So to pass the any value, first we have to create a div element and we have to pass any value here. Okay. Suppose I want to pass p and I will not write this one. Okay. So we're getting an error here. Div hi. And now we want this one. Okay. As you can see, we are getting error. Parsing error. Adjacent JSX element must be wrapped in an enclosing tag. Did you want a JSX fragment? JSX fragment. So React, this is a React rule for we have to write any semantic element. For example, section, div element, or we can simply write React.fragment as well. Okay, so here you can see if I will pass a hi and I will remove this one. So it will print the value. But if I will write a paragraph and try to print, then we will get this error. So this was the JSX rule. We have to pass the value inside the this any semantic elements or React dot fragment. We can use it to pass any value. Suppose I will use this one, so we will not get any error. As to my understanding, as you can see, this is the React syntactic sugar format. You can see. You can see it here. In body, root element, the value get from div class app. From here, we are getting the value. This we have passed the value here. That will we have written here. We have passed the path here, and by selecting the root element, it's showing all the values in HTML. Okay. So now we are going to work on our project. And is there anything else? No. Okay. Div. What are the values that we are going to pass? How many elements we required? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. 6 div we require. Okay. So div into 6. Okay. Enter. It's not working here. Okay. Div. Div. Simply copy paste it 6 times div. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this 6. Okay. So we will pass a class. Sorry. In React, we have to write a class name instead of class. So this will be title. Here we will pass image. So page closing tag. Then here we are going to pass in React we have to write class name instead of class. Okay. What are the values? Class name, then ID, image. First will be ID, second one will be image, third one will be category. Okay. So this one will be ID, image, category, then class name equal to so category, then here we will pass description. I think we have not passed title. Okay. So this is the description. Here I will write title in the top. So this one will be the title. Right title. Okay. Class name title, then description, price. Okay. Class name description price. Done. We're done with this. Okay. Class and this class name will be main container. This name equal to main container. Main container. After we will see the class name that we have used in app.css and we will fix it. Okay, so that's image. Here we have to pass the source. I will write it. Okay. Okay. Then class name equal to image. G. This is done. In React, every element should have the closing tag. In HTML, there are few tags that are not, we don't require a closing tag, but in React, for every element, we require a closing tag. If we not write closing tag, it will be the error like this. You can see there are lots of error we got it here. Image is not defined. Image is not defined because we check here. Okay, we have missed the E. So by passing the value, please check we are passing the correct name as well. Okay, now let's see. What are the errors that we are getting? One error. Image is not defined. Image is also not defined. Why? Okay. Uh, we have commented this one, no? So it will show us that this is not defined. Okay. So we have to pass any value. Simply we will what we can do. Suppose I will write pixabay. We will copy that link from there. Right now I'm just showing basic things that how React is working. After that we will work into project. So suppose this one. So I will pass this URL here. There's something wrong. We have to remove this one. And we have to take this. And now not image must have alt properties, okay? You can see the error here. Image element must have alt properties. So what is alt used for? Alt is used when suppose suppose the image is not get loaded on the web page. At that time, this text will show. Oh, help. Oh, on demo. Anything you can write. Okay, so you can see here, you can now view the food in the browser. Images to find, but we are not getting this image one. I think there is some error. Maybe panicking or open in a new tab. There is some image issue, I think so. Mm, pass this URL here. The image we are passing, and we are passing the videos, right? I mean, we check for the images. This also video. What's this one? I think there was some image issue due to this is not loading right now. But by this way, we can pass the URL in to show the images. Right now, I will comment this one. So will not get any error. One more thing that I want to show here, as you can see, the image is not got loaded now. So we are getting the alt value property here. That is demo, which I have passed here. Due to some network issue, it's not get loading. As the value in this way. Here we have to write something like suppose ID name, that is 6 title anything test 1. Okay, categories pizzas, description something you can write, anything you can write, and pricing will be 40. You can see all the value has come here. This is the ID, this is the title name, this is the category, and this is the description and price. So now we will create the API. For creating API, we need to write const menu dish. We can write menu API, menu dish. Okay. Then this is known as array of an object. In an array, we will pass multiple objects. Here, we will pass the value ID 6. Okay. Then I have to write this comma. This one. then ID, then image path we have to pass it here. We have stored all the images in public, then image folder. So we have to pass that path here. Image slash biryani dot png. Okay. Then title biryani. Whenever you get the error like this now, simply go hover on it, and you will get the suggestion as well. What we have to write. There is something mistake. Yeah. Here is also you can see. Did you mean to use a colon? And equal to can only follow a property name when the containing object literal is a part of the structuring pattern. So whenever you get something like this now, simply hover on it, you will get the hint what we have to use it here. Right. Then category is lunch. Lunch. Then description. I will copy it from here. Lower. So okay. So to pass any string, we use double quotes for numbers. We don't need a double quotes. Okay, we just pass the value here. And to call this name into here. So we have to write a Java. Here we are writing a JavaScript object. So we need to pass that in a curly bracket. That is ID. Your title. Title. Your pizza. Category. Description. Description. Just copy this one and paste it. So let's copy this one. Paste it here. Okay. So ID is not defined, title is not defined, category is not defined. So we are getting this type of error. So to resolve this, we first need to pass the value here. That path, this file path, we have to pass it here, as well as we have to export this one. It's a JavaScript ES6 method. This is a JavaScript which is introduced in ES6. Export default. Then spelling mistakes. Default menu dish. Always remember when we are creating an object component as well as object. So when we are creating a component, then we have to write the component name in caps always. The first letter will be caps. So by default in English. This one. Here export default. We're passing. Let's see if I will write a menu dish in small letter. And we will get a error or not. Just to show you. I'm writing this one. Okay. So we have to pass that from menu API into restaurant. So we have to write it here. Import menu dish from menu API. Okay. So we have passed that value. To check the value here, we'll write it here. Menu dish. Simply close it. Close it here. Okay. So menu dish we are getting right now also. We're getting the error. Okay. So first we have to write this name in caps. We'll fix that. Menu. Here we have passed the value, but we have never used it. Due to this, we are getting this error. So to resolve this, we will going to use useState. useState is used to hold or manage the values. In useState, there we pass to array of an object. We will write const, then bracket. We will pass the menu data, and here we will pass another value, that is set menu data. Here we will write menu data. The first letter will be in small, but in this, the menu data, both the letter will be in caps, menu and plus data. Okay. And here we will write that name, this name. Menu dish. Okay. So let's turn the choose. Here we have used a use state hooks. Use state is used to store or manage the value, and in use state we passed two object in an array. We will write const, then menu data, menu data, then set menu data. Menu data first will be the small, and in second one we will write it in caps. To define the use state, we have to define it here. Use state. I think spelling mistake. Use state. Okay. Here we have to find menu API is not defined. We have to write this name. Menu dish. We have passed this way this this component name here. Okay. So let's see. then also we are getting error. This is not defined. Why? Why we are getting this error? Wait. To see control X, I will write it here. Here we will write, to create a component, first we have to write const, then variable name, that is menu. Menu. Always remember, when we are creating a component, always write the first letter in caps. Menu card. Menu card, same name. So write it here. Menu card equal to this bracket. Then this bracket, we need call this as arrow function. Okay, this happen. Next, we have to write return. In React, we have to return something, so we will write this function name return. Okay. In return, we will pass some parameter, some value here. Okay. Now, we have to write one more W write it here. This is known as main container. Last name main container. Container. Okay. Here we will write just container. To pass this value, this parameter, into restaurant, first I have to write this here. Import menu data. So menu data, menu card, menu. We have to export this. Export default equal to, no, not equal to, sorry, menu card. Okay. Good. Semicolon, sorry. This was done. Wait a minute. Okay. So here we have created one another file. That's file name is menu card, and in that we have created this element to use to show the values. We have to write this menu card here. We are passing this element name here. Element name here. This menu card. Okay. Just write this menu card. to pass this attribute name, this menu data, because all the value gets stored into this. Let me show you how we can check this. All the value is stored in menu dishes, so we have to use this in menu card. We have to write any name. I will write menu data equal to this, this name. Attribute name you can write as per your requirement, means as per your choice. Okay. We have to pass this attribute name in menu card. Here we will pass we will use menu or map function. Menu data dot map. um, current element, sorry, current ele, just write a short. Here we have to write return, we have to return something, so return, and then this syntactic sugar format. Control C, Control X. We will paste all the element here inside the map function. ID is not defined, title is not defined, category is not defined. Let's see. So current element dot ID. Okay. Current element dot title dot category. Current element dot description. Current element dot price. Menu data is assigned a value but never used. Why not? Map function local menu card. Export default menu card. What's wrong? I have done it here. Menu data. Okay. Data dot is correct now. Menu data. Okay. We have not saved the file as a single mistake. So all the value has come here, but CSS is not applied yet. So let import the CSS file here. Import app.css. No, app. No. Import app from dot slash dot slash dot slash in component we have this one. Na? Component slash menu API menu call editing editing. So simply how we can define the CSS file. Wait a minute. Directly we have to pass the part. Okay. Import this dot slash app dot CSS. I'm not having something was checked and I'm doing app dot CSS. Let's copy this one and paste it below. This not going to define it here also. You have to import it here. Okay. So import React from React, import app.css. This is used to import the CSS file. We can import it here. Let's try once again to import CSS file. Import app dot slash a a ap dot css. Let's check this how this is working or not. Warning, each child in a list will have a unique key props. Okay. To solve this, what we want to use. Here we will pass the key equal to, in bracket we will pass this key value name. ID is not defined. Why? Current element dot id. Current element dot id. Okay. Current element dot id. Now return that right now. Current element key is equal to current element dot id. Return the right thing. So, current element dot id. Yeah, return right current. Okay. Look at this. Can't main container. In container, I have passed the key. Key will be in small or caps. Small key. Savage. Change नहीं अच्छा. Current. We have passed the element. Ignore this error. Set menu data is used but never assigned. Okay. Now I will uncomment this one to show the more values. More data or more value we can say. Yeah. App. Menu API, and here we have passed. Okay. So here we have to pass menu API. API. Okay. Menu API. Menu dishes. Okay. Let's see the values. Image. Image. Here we have to pass that key name. So we will pass it here in an object. Curly bracket. So image. So image is not defined. What? We have defined the image. Image is not defined. Why? Image source. Okay, current element. Not images. As you can see, we got all the images and as well as the content. So to design it, we have already imported the CSS file, but we have not given the proper name here, so we have to change it. So let's check the main container. Previously, I've just written a dummy CSS name, class name, so we have to modify it. Main container. This will be container. And everything will be the same, I think so. ID title, nothing. Image one. We have to change this one, the image one. So I think we don't need to pass the ID. It's because it's looking a weird. Showing the value name. That's looking weird. So we have to remove that ID name from here. So I will remove it. Plus okay. So let me explain once again how we have done it. So first we have created a menu API file. In that we have stored all the value using array of an object method. We have stored all the values. Here we have created a menu card file. In menu card we have written a six development. In that we have passed all the values. It's all the key name. You can say it here. Okay. So we have passed it here. All the key name. Simple way. I will explain it later why we have used current element. Okay. So in a simple way, we have stored all the file in menu API, and we have created another file. In that we have created one element. We have created this element, this element design, and we have passed the value name, key name here. So by using that key name here, and we have used a map function, so it will iterate one by one each element. You can see all the here in first object, and this is the second object. So all the key name is similar, only the content is changing here. You can see biryani lunch, then here the image is different, category name is different. So only key name is similar, but the value is different. So I think this got you. And next we have used we have created a restaurant file. Here I have passed the menu card component here, and I have also written the path here. Import the file. Okay, this much. And here we have used a useState method to store or manage all the values. By using this, it will store all the value in useState here, menu API. and we have defined use state here. So we have written a menu card name in restaurant. So all the data that we have written here, we have created one component here that will going to show in this restaurant part. Okay, this much clear. Now I've written a menu data. Menu data, I have already told you that in menu API we have all the data which we have stored. So I've written here in menu API. So I've written used pass the parameter that is menu API, and we are writing this menu data name here. We're passing this menu data here, or you can write attribute name as per your choice, and we have to pass this attribute name in menu data. Okay, so we will pass this attribute name here in menu data. To pass the value, we have to write a curly bracket. So in React, to pass any value, we have to first write the curly bracket in, and in that we have to write the value name or key value name. Okay, so here I've written that this attribute name. So we have to create attribute, and we have to pass this menu data name here. I think you got it. And we have returned this menu data, this attribute name here, pass it here. Then we have used menu data dot map to iterate all the values. To iterate these values, we have written a map function. In that, we have passed a current element, and that current element we have used in all the elements. Yeah, current element dot id, image, title, category, description. So it will iterate one by one, and it will give us the output like this. Okay. Oh, yes. Current element dot id, current element dot image. We can do one more thing. Const id, image, image, title, category, description, description. Okay. id, image, title, category, description. Then price. Then we will pass a current element. Yeah. Now I will remove it from here. Using pressing By pressing Alt, we can select the multiple elements. We can remove it at once. Okay, let's see. We are getting any errors from current element is not defined. There is some error. Current element within the current elements const equal to current element written then error restraint right above the function Why, why? Menu call const ID image equal to current element. Correct now. Current element is not iterable. Const ID image title categories. I don't know. Can't see. Check this out. Passing unexpected token. Current ID images. Unexpected token. Passing error. What are passing values? I have written the same, but we are getting the error. Why? Control Z. It's not defined. Let me check. So we have to pass it here in a curly bracket, not in a square bracket. I passed all the value here in a current element, and so we don't need to write current element here. Let's see the CSS part. We have written a main container. So for main container, I have passed display flex property. Flex properties automatically set all the element in a row or a column based on our requirement. So I've written display flex. Flex direction will be row. Justify content, I've given a space around. Background, I've given ls flu. Flex wrap. This is used to wrap the element. Okay. Then I've given a inline block. Display inline block and simply given a height width transition. This part is used to give this means the animation effect to the components. Okay. So here I have given a transition transform 0.5 second in container hover. This is a Pesuda elements. You can say Pesuda element or wait, let me check this. What? This is last style. Force element state. Pesuda element also we can say it. Active focus with the in hover visited. This all known as Pesuda elements. In that we have written transform scale 1.4. So whenever the person or a customer will hover on it, it will scale up to 1.5. And I have given a image size max with 100% and height 70% and given us some style to radius, given radius to the images. Hope you like this video, and in coming video we are going to learn how to create a navbar in top. How to create a navbar. We will going to create the same thing. We will create one component, and we will pass the other data. For example, we have a different menu option: lunch, breakfast, dinner, and snacks, sweets. So all these menu items we will store in JSON, and sorry, we don't need to create a JSON file. Uh, we don't need to create a JSON file. We have already created it in menu API. So by using this category name, we will iterate all the menu in in the in that component. We will create a one component, and in that we will pass the all the categories values. So hope you like this video. Do like, share, and subscribe.